Alright, now back to the Fender with some lead lines. Now to the Vox. And lastly to the Marshall. Hi everyone, welcome back to Guitar Image YouTube channel. Okay, today what we're gonna do, we're gonna use the Strymon Iridium. Okay, the Strymon Iridium is a cab simulator. Okay, and we want to use that pedal and we want to share with you, okay, what is the tonal differences between different kind of amplifier. Okay, so in the Iridium there are basically three different kind of amplifiers, preamps that they provide. Okay, one is the Fender style. Okay, second is the Vox style, and lastly is what the Marshall style amp. Okay, so there's three different kinds of brands that are the most popular in the guitar world. Okay, and of course it's paired with IRs. Okay, so in our case, what I did was I kind of used the Tone Junkie IR in for the Fender style and the Vox style, and for the Marshall style I use a own hammer IR. Okay, I believe the Tone Junkie IRs are 212 and the Marshall are 412. Okay, so we are not here to compare which one is nicer. Okay, we just want to share the tonal difference, especially for new players out there who has no idea how does a Marshall sound or Fender sound or a Vox sound. I believe this video will give you some good insights in terms of how it sounds like. And not only that, what we'll do is we will throw in a Strymon Sunset pedal, which is an overdrive pedal, into the amp, and you can hear how it reacts to the amp as well, and the tone that it provides at the end of the day with an additional overdrive pedal. Okay, so hopefully this helps you in your journey in looking for the tone that is in your head. Everybody likes different kind of tones, so there's no right, no wrong. At the end of the day, it's a preference thing. So find something that you like and something that you are looking for, and work towards that direction. So if after you hear this video and you think that Fender is the sound that you really like, then go towards that direction. You can even get a real physical Fender amp, and the tone will be even more amazing than just a pedal. Okay, whenever you got amp in the room and it's kicking you, it's pushing you, it feels so much better. Okay, so let's start off with the Fender sound, okay, on the Strymon Iridium Clean. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do it in the sequence Fender, Vox, Marshall. Okay, I'm just going to play something, switch over, play something, switch over, so you can quickly hear the differences from amp to amp. Okay, all right, so let's do something, some picking. I'm on my neck pickup on my James Tyler. So this is the Fender amp. Okay, going on to the Vox. Alright, going on to the Marshall. Okay, so that was the three different amps clean. I purposely set it to be a little bit more towards the breakup side of the amp, because I believe it gives a little bit more fatter body in terms of the sound. So straight at the start, you can hear that the Marshall, because it's 412, you can hear that it's slightly bigger, bassier, but just a little bit muddier in terms of tone. Okay, the Vox give the most chimiest sound. Okay, brightest, chimiest, thinnest, yet something beautiful about the Vox amp. The Fender is a bit more mid-rangey, somewhere in between. So yeah, with this comparison, you can roughly tell how does each amp sound like. So maybe let's just do some quick strumming and let's see how it sounds. So just back to the Fender amp again. Okay, let's go for the Vox. Let's go for the Marshall. Alright, so that's kind of like should be a strumming on the chords with the neck pickup. Alright, maybe let's try some bridge pickup sound. Back to the Fender again. On the Vox. Alright, on the Marshall. Okay, back to the Fender. Back to the Vox. Now to the Marshall. Okay, so far I believe you will start to hear the tonal differences between each of the different amp style. Okay, so what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to throw on the Strymon Sunset. Okay, I've set the A side of the Sunset to the Texas, which is like a tube screamerish kind of a sound, so you can again hear how a tube screamer, when you push into the amp, how does the amp kind of react to the sound. Okay, so let's go for neck pickup again. I'm going to engage my Texas side. Okay, the Vox. The Marshall. Okay, let's do some power chords. Okay, let's see how that sounds. Back to the Fender again. to the Vox. And to the Marshall. Okay, so the same characteristic actually carries on. When you throw on a tube screamer, it becomes even more pronounced. So you can hear that the Vox would sound way thinner than both the other amps, the Fender and the Marshall. The Marshall sounds the most, the most growly, the kind of the biggest kind of sound because of the 412, because of a bit of the more bass. And then you find that the Fender is a bit more have a more mid push in terms of the overall sound. Okay, so again, at this point, there's no right, no wrong. Okay, again, it boils down to preference. All right, so we're going to do one more. I'm just going to throw on the B side of the Sunset right now. Okay, so the B side, I've set it to the hard setting. So the hard setting is a huge kind of like a distortion kind of sound. So let's check it out. That's the Fender. Now to the Vox. Now to the Marshall. Alright, now back to the Fender with some lead lines. Now to the Vox. And lastly to the Marshall. Yeah, all of them sounds awesome, sound so beautiful. Having said that, it's again, I'm using an amp simulator. Okay, so if you have a huge amp beside you, a 412 Marshall is going to sound way more amazing, definitely than an amp simulator into a studio monitors. Okay, but to an audience hearing outside with the speakers, actually they can't really tell whether you're using amp or amp simulator. All right, but for the pure guitarists, I believe they all still love to have the amp right beside them. Okay, so we hope you learned something today in terms of the sound of the three most popular amps in the world: Fender, Vox, Marshall. Now within Fender, within Vox, within Marshall, they have a lot of different types of amps, even within the brand itself. So there's lots and lots to explore, but the general characteristic of the amp based on the brand would probably stay pretty similar. Okay, so use this video as a guide in terms of the ask yourself, is that the sound that you're looking for? And if that's the sound you're looking for that particular amp, work towards that direction. Okay, if work towards the direction and try to get the sound that is in your head. All right, so once again, I'm basically running through a couple of extra pedals in case you don't know. I'm running through the SP Compressor, a Xotic Super Clean, okay, then into the Sunset, into the Iridium, into the HX Stomp. So the HX Stomp is providing the delays and the reverbs, that's all. Okay, so I have a couple of pedals before, Compressor and Super Clean, and HX Stomp after, which is providing the ambient stuff. Alright, so that's the rough guitar chain. Okay, and use this video as a good guide for your future purchases. Alright, so we hope you like this content that's being presented. So if you do give us a good thumbs up. Alright, subscribe to our channel and stay tuned for the latest video. Okay, so take care, God bless. I will see you real soon. Bye bye.